to debate with me. Are you doing OA? Nope. Private label. None of the other business models on Amazon are worth my time. Should you solely rely on Jungle Scout? I found a product that meet the requirements. Product is 101 average. I mean, the data, you shouldn't rely on Jungle Scout or any product research tool to tell you that this is a good product. Like that one dude who makes content. My software tells me that this product is high demand, low competition. No. You launch a product that has good market numbers, good average price, good average reviews, one that you can stand out and differentiate from the competition with. All of these things are key. Makes sense. So the biggest complaint on the product I'm researching is size, but there is also others selling larger size already, and smaller size still sells much better. You know, you want to go with you don't want to click copy and paste on what somebody else is doing in the market. I'll touch on that in a sec. You don't want to copy and paste what already exists. I like using this example. Think of a brand called Scrub Daddy. They did $340 million in top line revenue in 2024. If Scrub Daddy came in and was like, okay, we're going to launch a brand called Scrub Daddy, but we're just going to sell a regular sponge, how well would have Scrub Daddy have done? You think they would have gotten a Shark Tank investment? You think that they would be in stores nationwide? No, but they came out and they launched a better product, a unique offer. They added value into the market. I remember when I first discovered Scrub Daddy, I got the product, and obviously this isn't sponsored, not endorsed. I literally was just like, I was telling everybody about it. I was like, have you tried this new sponge? This thing is so sick. It was that good of a product that they had me talking about a sponge. I don't even wash dishes like that, but it was that good of a product. So don't click copy and paste on what other people are doing. You can take ideas from your competition and improve upon that. My dad, financial advisor, says retail is the worst, like running a restaurant. Yeah, I wouldn't want any business where I had a physical location or I was tied down. One of the reasons I don't like wholesale, get a warehouse, all of this to store your products. No, I'm hands off. I want to leverage other people's time, other people's resources, aka Amazon FBA. And I like to work from remote. I can't pick it up because I'm on the YT live with it, but my phone is resting on everything that I use to operate my business. My laptop. I don't even use a desktop because sometimes I like to work on the couch. Sometimes I like to work in my office. Sometimes I like to go in the balcony and do some work. Sometimes I like to go outside and do some work. Sometimes I like to go to the beach and do some work. Sometimes I'm traveling the world. I'm up in Europe or Asia, Mexico, and I'm doing my work. So yeah, having a physical location, I think is, people make it work. I'm not one who believes that like, oh no, this business doesn't work. You can't make money in it. But I do think that if we were going to, like S tier, A tier, having something where you can work remote, S tier, having a physical location is like C or D tier, in my opinion. Should you have to order a sample? Yes. What up, King? I was going to pay $500 for a wholesaler course. That's why I was asking. At the end of the day, I can't necessarily tell you what to do, how to spend your money, what you want to do for a business model. I can only speak for myself. I'm not here to sway anybody like, no, don't go do wholesale, do private label, or like telling people you got to do Amazon, you have to sell on Amazon. If you want to open a restaurant, cool. If you want to do wholesale, cool. I can only speak from my own experiences and my own opinions. Lost, thank you for sharing the live, brother. Do they have Scrub Mommy? They actually do have a Scrub Mommy. Should you have to, I answered that. Happy Friday, what's poppin'? Thoughts on bundling to create value as long as the bundle makes sense, but there's no data to show? Yes, I think that could be a good idea. To differentiate a product, does that mean you have to invent a new thing? No. Let's go back to Scrub Daddy. Did Scrub Daddy invent a product that was new? No, they did not invent the sponge. Did they make the sponge better? Yes, they did. Video quality looks kind of blurry on TikTok. Is it good now? I don't know. I don't have my Wi-Fi on. I can turn my Wi-Fi on. Let me know if it's good. How long did it take for you to quit your 9-to-5 job? I left after 1 year. I could have done it at the 6-month mark. Happy Friday, boss. What up, Badil? Happy Friday, brother. So you research a product first, then manufacture your own. Also, you say Amazon FBA. This is not arbitrage. No, FBA does not equal arbitrage. FBA is a shipping method. So there's FBA fulfilled by Amazon. There's FBM fulfilled by merchant. Private label, wholesale, and arbitrage can be FBA. Private label, wholesale, arbitrage can be FBM. So FBA is not a coined term for Amazon arbitrage. No. Like if you guys notice, a lot of my videos I refer to it as just Amazon FBA because that's the more popular coin term, but I do Amazon private label. Hi, my first time greetings. What up, Tom? I didn't know you knew ecom for years. Shout out 951, bro. I'm from there. No way. That's what's up, brother. That's what's up. I did not know that, Noob. That's dope. So wait, Noob, you're in Cali? That's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah, bro. We went to the same high school together. I've known dude for what year is it? 2025. I graduated high school 2017. I knew who Kev was in, I want to say like 2014. So yeah, I've known bro for 11 years. Are you at the will of anybody else? Who do you still depend on as the CEO? Does FBA affect this? I'm my own boss. Red flags of suppliers ask you to take communication off of Alibaba, won't do Alibaba trade assurance or doesn't have it, won't provide you with a sample, gets weird about you doing a product inspection, doesn't want you to use your own freight forwarder. I'm in Vegas, but I went to Centennial, bro. Hey, let's go. That's sweet. What? I didn't know that you were. What are you? 28? You look younger, bro, and that's a compliment. But yeah, so I graduated in 2017, so I'm assuming we did not ever cross paths. But that's dope. You were right down the road. I'm searching for a product to launch. It's hard to find one. All the products are already there. Yeah, you're not gonna. This is the thing, Hanto. You don't want a product that doesn't already exist, because if it doesn't already exist, then you can't. There's nobody searching for it. If there's nobody searching for it, nobody's gonna buy your product. You're entering into existing product markets and you're making the product better. What's up? What's up? How's the Basha juice? It's going good, bro. I'm sipping some Basha juice right now. Let's get it. It was free. All I had to do was get on my knees. I need a good ads for my book. Meta ads are probably going to be the best thing for you there. Little confused. So not arbitrage, but you were talking about sourcing from Alibaba. Yes, I source from Alibaba or other manufacturers. Doesn't have to be on Alibaba. And I create my own product, brand them as my own, and sell them on Amazon. Think Nike. Simplest way to put it is think Nike. Nike manufactures their product. They created a brand called Nike. Boom. Does it give you wings? Nah. Even though I'm hyped up right now, this is more of a calming drink. It's supposed to be a calming drink, but today I have energy. What's weird is like when I have a really long day of work and it's super productive. Like most people go work a 9 to 5 and then they have a long day and they're tired. They just want to chill. For me, I obviously don't work a 9 to 5, but when I get done with a long day and I'm productive, I'm like more amped up because I'm so like pumped because I love, like, I don't know, I'm fueled by productivity. Yes, now I'm studying negative reviews to see if there's a gap I can fill. Nice, Hanto. Yeah, there's always a way to differentiate, bro. We've done it on like live calls with my students. There's products where I'll be like, guys, tell me a product. They'll say like water bottle, or they'll try, and I tell them, give me a hard product to differentiate. And I always come up with differentiators for that product. Raise my product price again. It's $150, and this morning I had 3 sales. Let's go, baby. W. I've been doing 6K sales weeks. Let's go. 1K profit after PPC. You're overspending on PPC, but you're still profitable, so that's good. What would that be? 1K. How much? 1K. How much are you spending on PPC? But if you're about to run out of stock, you can try increasing your price and then lowering your budgets, or doing both. Don't lower your biz, just your budgets. Does private label have buy box as well? Yes, but I win the buy box, guys, is the box on Amazon with the price. Every single product on Amazon has that. The cool thing about private label, nobody sells under my buy box. I'm the only one. I win the buy box 365 days a year, 24/7, 7 days a week. Do you need to put a lot of effort into packaging? It depends. Sometimes yes, sometimes no. If you have a giftable product, a toy product, yes, you want it to be good packaging because it's likely a giftable product. Alibaba manufactures unique items for you. It's not necessarily unique. To simplify it, let's say I wanted to sell a water bottle, right? I'd go to a manufacturer on Alibaba. I'd say, here, hey, I want a water bottle. But then let's say that I wanted to add some bonus items, or I wanted to make some changes to the product. I'd be like, hey, these are the changes that I would want to make. Would you be able to do this? And then I'd obviously want to make sure that I am profitable. How will you differentiate a toilet seat? I think this is a good one. Let's entertain it. Okay, so I wouldn't sell electronic products, nor would I sell a toilet seat. But literally, without me even looking at the market, 2 things that pop up at the top of my head is a seat cover, right? Or a toilet seat cover. Actually, now that I'm saying that out loud, I think that's a little gross, unless it was only my toilet. But another one, and I think this would make it more of a premium item, because how much does let's look it up. How much does a toilet seat cover cost on Amazon? Or no, you said toilet seat, right? Yeah. How much does a toilet seat cost on Amazon? Oh, well, they're actually, some are decently priced. What would be the average price on this? Let's look at the software. Yeah, the juice is already flowing. So number one, I would actually make it an electronic toilet seat. So I would have like a remote, it would have cooling, it would have heating, not healing, that'd be sick, heals me, heating, and then average price is $70. That's not too bad. And I'd probably even offer like a bidet version. So a built-in bidet, I think that would be pretty good as well. PPC, yes, stands for pay per click. It's Amazon ads. How do you get new release badge on Amazon? By having good sales. Differentiate a key lockbox. See, I like the toilet seat one. I'm always scared to do this because unless it's with my students, because I'm not trying to differentiate a product for you guys. Let me see if key lockbox is even a product that I would launch. If it's one that's too saturated, then I'll entertain it, because I'm not about to do a differentiator for everybody. It has to be like really saturated, like not saturated. It has to be really competitive for me to actually do this. But I think that's fun. Y'all can hit me with this all day. Make it a super saturated product that I know nobody would launch in, one that's hard to do, and I will think of differentiator ideas with it. I actually just posted a video, or not posted, just recorded a new YT video on differentiation today. So the juices are flowing there. That's a Japanese toilet seat. It will play music for you. Yeah, but Japanese toilet seats, don't ask me why I know this. Most of them, you actually can't necessarily buy a authentic Japanese toilet seat in the US because the water connections are different. And that's actually a Japanese toilet, not a Japanese toilet seat, by the way. So I'm talking about just a toilet seat is what I would do that to. But the water connections on a Japanese toilet seat versus an American, like the American toilets, it doesn't work. Golden toilet seat that prints money every time you poop. Toilet seat. All right, chill, bro. Chill. That was crazy. I can't even say that on TikTok, noob. Still no advertising or marketing, just selling cheap products and clickbaiting products. No, that's not the move at all, bro. Not even a little bit. And you do have to run ads. Jade roller, air fryer, again, without even looking at the market. Let's see, what would, actually, I might have to look at the market for this one. How would I differentiate an air fryer? This one would be fun. Definitely wouldn't sell an air fryer or recommend anyone to sell an air fryer. Number one is I would definitely add a cookbook. So everything that you can make in the air fryer. So that would be adding some value there. I would probably make it a tiered air fryer so that you can have like multiple things, almost like an oven. I'd have to see the details of like the temperatures and all of that, but I would probably make some adjustments to the settings. Obviously, touchscreen. I see some that are like the dual ones. So maybe an option there would be doing like a 4-slot air fryer. And so you can be cooking 4 different things at once, and then maybe like a temperature control where you can, so I can have something in this, we'll call it quadrant at a certain temperature, something in this quadrant at a certain temperature, so on and so forth. I would also probably do a remote. I think that would be pretty sick. I don't think I've ever seen an air fryer with a remote. You could correct me if I'm wrong there. So I'd have like a remote. You're sitting on the couch. You're like, oh, I know that they turn off automatically, but I think that I should lower the temperature. Beep, 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 beep. That would be pretty sick. Or an app integrated with the air fryer. That would be really cool. But app integrated with the air fryer where you can actually have the recipes on there. Because what's the brand that does this? What's the smoker? Traeger? I think it's Traeger. But like Traeger does it where you can turn on or turn off the air fryer from anywhere using Bluetooth. You have all of the recipes. So you're like, I want to cook a whole chicken. And then it'll tell you, okay, you have to do, here's the seasoning. Here's the temperature that you have to do it with. I think that would be really sick. And that you can control it through the app. It will cook perfectly for you. I know how to use an air fryer, trust me. Before I got a girlfriend, all of my meals were either delivered or cooked in the air fryer. So yeah, it's not going to cook it perfectly for you. Do you know how many things that I have messed up in the air fryer? And also, X, you're not getting products manufactured from Alibaba, or Alibaba's not manufacturing your products. You're contacting manufacturers on Alibaba, and there's something called OEM, Original Equipment Manufacturing. Yes, that's where customizations can come. Would that be expensive? Yes. Would I launch an air fryer? No. And also, no, I would never go, because Ninja is in this category. You have some huge brands in this category. So I'm entertaining the thought of how I would sell an air fryer. OEM means that a manufacturer will make customizations for you. Take Nike, for example. I think Nike now has their own manufacturing plants, but Was it impossible for Nike to be like, here, we're going to give you a tech pack of with a shoe that we want you to make it? They're manufacturers. That is their job. Are there some manufacturers that will only sell you stock items? Yes, but that is the whole idea of manufacturing. Think of every product that you've ever used in the conception of your life. It was not just like, oh, this is already invented and we're going to go sell it. No, a manufacturer, somebody designed it, a manufacturer made it. I thought it wasn't allowed to sell products on Alibaba from Amazon. No, that is a misconception. You can't sell branded products from Alibaba on Amazon. I can't go order some knockoff Nikes and then try to get ungated and then sell them on somebody else's listing. But a majority of the products with private label come from manufacturers on Alibaba. So yeah, misconception. How can you weight negative reviews on competitors leading to differentiate versus PP being out? Wait, what do you mean by that, Unhinged? Smart air fryer, yes. Holy crap, $1,200 air fryer incoming. Nah, man, the Traeger that you can do that with, that's a full-on smoker. You can get that Traeger for under, if I'm not mistaken, under $300. And when we look at air fryers, because I have it pulled up right here, yeah, some are, 70, $30, but you have 150, 200, $220 air fryers. So I don't think that that would be the most absurd thing. Again, I would never sell an air fryer. I'm just entertaining the thought. So I can get ungated for all products and steal your sales. No, you couldn't steal my sales. You'd have to be better than me. Most people aren't better than me at Amazon. And you can't sell on my listing, X. So no. If anybody ever tried to sell on my it's like this. Nike allows resellers. My brands don't allow resellers. Anybody ever popped on my listing, I would contact brand registry and I would get them kicked off. And I would send them a cease and desist for selling products that they don't have IP to. Is it okay to put my personal address under my business LLC? Depends on the state that you live in. Some states make the record public. Some states do not. I would not want to do that for a state that made it public. Hey bro, update on the business. I have 99% of the equipment and business cards printed, waiting for some things to deliver so I can start practicing. Let's go. I'm watching a hit vid so I know more. I love it, brother. Do I need an LLC to operate this as a sole proprietor? Sole proprietor, LLC are two different things. Sole proprietor is linked to your SSN. LLC is listed to your EIN. Do you do FBM? Never, 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 never will, never have. How do I create a variant of a product that already exists? If you mean differentiating, you have to think of a differentiator and then you go to a manufacturer to make that for you, assuming you're not talking about an existing brand. Do you often do OEM for differentiation or better find alternatives, cheaper options? Yeah, we do OEM for a decent amount. And especially the newer way that I've been differentiating products, which we're testing right now with some new launches that we've had. I will probably always, actually most of the time, I always do OEM manufacturers. You want a manufacturer that's going to be able to make customizations if needed. Yeah, and existing brands, you can't do anything on existing brands, bro. You can't take a Nike product and be like, hey, I want to improve this Nike product. That's illegal because you would be impeding on Nike's intellectual property. I know I missed a comment there. I mean, I need an LLC or I can use my SSN. Okay, sorry, my bad, X. Yes, you can start as a sole proprietor, brother. RK, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate you. Oh, sorry. Remind me again, content sourcing service program. I'm thinking I might use it for my next product. I believe it's $400, but you'll get a discount because you're a student, Airstick. And then keep in mind that that's like a one-time fee. Unlike other sourcing agents, we're not going to take a percentage of every single one of your orders. We source a product for you. We hand it off to you. and you're free range to contact that manufacturer and all that stuff. Most sourcing agents are going to take a percentage. Can I ask how freight forwarder charge off? Wait, can I ask how freight forwarders charge off cost per kilogram? So it's not like if I weighed this product and it was 1 kilogram, it's not just the exact weight of this. It goes by volumetric weight, Patel. So I have the, in the AMZ Masterclass, I have the calculator in there, the volumetric weight calculator. You can use that. I subbed to your YT and left the arbitrage Discord I was in. Yo, I think that's my favorite, one of my top 5 favorite comments that I've ever had on my lives this year. That's an absolute W, bro. We got to frame that comment, actually. Somebody screenshot that and frame it. I love that. What's a tip you would give yourself if you had to start over again? Be patient. I wouldn't take anything back. Now, if you want a tip for you just starting, I can give you one. But my tip would be just be patient. You're going to make it. You're going to do it. Because I knew that I wasn't going to quit. So I would not change a single thing in my journey. I wouldn't have done X, Y, Z different. Like, yeah, theoretically and hypothetically, I just got a text from Ecom Side Hustle saying, I see you. I see you, Luke. What's up, Kev? You're funny, bro. Thanks, bro. I've been got a haircut today. You know, I had to look sharp for you, my boy. But what's funny? Sorry, I think that's so funny. But yeah, theoretically, I could go back and be like, oh, you know, on all my failed products, I would do X, Y, Z differently. But I'm happy that I had those failed products. All of these things, all of the negative things that happened to me selling on Amazon, in the long term became positive things. It was me failing products because I didn't differentiate. And then so then on next other launches, I realized, okay, I need to differentiate like this. I can't just sell a generic product. I can't just think that I'm going to perform well on every single product. You didn't see that coming, huh? No, it was funny, bro. Definitely made me laugh. Got my molds today. Factory is still tripping on how much you saved me. Yes, sir. You already know. AMZ Masterclass Freight Forwarder coming in clutch. Okay, is the calculator fixed? I can check that after this. Yes, Patel, I fixed it. I also, when I uploaded a few new lessons in the curriculum today, yesterday. I don't remember when I uploaded them. But I also mentioned in the FB group that the calculator was fixed. I'll frame it on my first million. Hey, absolute W, bro. I love it. Jel, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate you and everybody in the live vibe and asking questions. Also, okay, we haven't been live as long as I thought. I say this every time. I keep forgetting chargers downstairs. One of the chargers is plugged into the YT camera. Give me 30 seconds. You can time me. I need to go get a charger because my phone is at 4%. Actually, maybe give me 40 seconds. I'm injured going down the stairs, yo. Hold up. Econ got me interested in FBA. Awesome. Absolute W, brother. I love that. If you're not happy with the sample, is it okay to ask for a second sample before production starts? If you're not happy with the sample, you shouldn't place an order. You should be either looking for a different manufacturer, or you should be telling the manufacturer to improve the product quality. Should samples always be free? Samples will never be free. When I started, they used to be. But then too many people started talking about Amazon on social media, and a bunch of people were just jerking these manufacturers around, and then they were like, nah, we're going to charge you for this. They usually, technically the product is free, but they're going to make you pay for shipping. But so it's not free. You still have to pay. Percent margin, 40%. Could be inspect element for all we know, but okay. No idea what you're saying, brother. You got to talk English. Me no hablo whatever you're saying. Where do you order the product? From a manufacturer. You can find a manufacturer on a platform like Alibaba. I want to know how he makes his money. Hey, there we go. Oh, Nav. Nav. Nav, you want to make a little wager, my friend? If you got time to comment on the live, you got time to hear me out on my wager. Some people already know the wager I'm gonna lay down right now. Nav, you want to make a wager? What do you think, brother? Let me know. I like betting. I like betting. So what do you think? I know you're still in the live, brother. I can check my viewers. What do you think? Do you want to make a wager? Let's play. Do you want to make a wager? Do you want me to just tell you the wager? Between 3 to 5K AB. I'm going to answer everyone's question. Don't worry. I just want to see, because you always got people coming in. Oh man, you don't want to make a wager. You got to come in and it's all good, brother. It's all good. I used to have a sad existence as well. God bless you, bro. God bless you. Hey man, it's all good. The beautiful thing in life, everybody, is wallpaper. Wallpaper. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Jealousy is just love and hate at the same time. Oh man, it is all good. It's the internet, man. Yeah, the internet is a fun place. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. Okay, let's go back. He didn't want to make a wager. I've been wanting somebody to take me up on this offer so bad, but I don't think it will happen. How often you get a new manufacturer? Only when I'm sourcing new products. If I have a good relationship with my manufacturer, we'll keep it going. Where do you order a product? I answered that. What's the biggest challenge in private label? For some people, product research. For some people, product development. For some people, contacting manufacturers. For some people, Amazon PPC ads. It really depends. Yeah, draft it up and make a video so you can refer the trolls. Yeah. Yeah, I should. How long you keep selling a product, then look for new ones. I mean, I look for evergreen products, so I continue to sell them forever and ever 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 until I sell the brand. Some products drop off, but not all. How many products can you sell at a time? There's no limit. How do you sort out competitors' negative reviews leading to differentiation versus, what do you mean PP? I'm terrible with abbreviations. If there's no limit, how much should you be selling at a time? You should start with one, get proof of concept, and then continue. You got to tell me what PP stands for, brother. I'm terrible with abbreviations. PP equals people. Since when does PP equal people? How did you know that? Okay. Got it. How do you sort out competitors' negative reviews leading to differentiation? So I'll give you an example that I used in a video today really quickly. Let me log in here. You guys will be able to see this video. AMZ Masterclass students, I know we had a call on differentiation, but I just created a live differentiation section that I'll be posting, as well as another lesson on PICFU. So stay tuned for that. And for everyone who's not in the AMZ Masterclass, I have so many YT videos in the pipeline right now. So it honestly probably won't be out for like another month or two, because I have other videos that are already ready. But I am going to be posting a video on differentiation. You work with a fulfillment company. They're called Amazon. But I will give you guys a little sneak peek really quickly. Let me just pull this up. What about the legal side of FBA? Like, what if someone gets sued? That's what liability insurance is for. Also, why are you selling a product that's going to make you get sued? I've sold consumables and I haven't had that problem. But yeah, have good liability insurance. It's not that expensive. This kind of goes... I hate suppliers when they don't share LOA. Guys, I'm literally the worst at abbreviations. You guys really have to spell things out for me. You need to get insurance after 10K sales a month, right? Yes. But also, if anybody in here is sitting here worried about getting sued and you don't even have a product to sell, you're thinking of the wrong things. For real. Okay, so I have this, I'm using Data Dive. It pulls all of the reviews from competitors. So like, these are just ways that I would improve the product, not necessarily differentiate the product, but like poor magnification across the top 10 competitors was mentioned 54 times. not durable enough for this product. Oh, sorry, I'm talking about binoculars for your reference. Was mentioned 47 times. Falls apart mentioned 22 times. Strap issues mentioned 14 times. Blurry optics mentioned 12 times. Missing accessories, hard to focus, neck strap issues. So these are all things, especially as they're more frequent throughout reviews, are going to be ways for you to improve the product. How often are your students making around 10K their first few months? It happens pretty often. I mean, I have over 100 plus student results posted across TikTok and my mentorship site, and I have 350 students. So a lot of people are crushing it. Now, there's no guarantees, of course. There are some people who, it takes them longer to get there, but as long as you don't quit. Data Dive keywords are hitting today. Man, Data Dive is elite. Genuinely the best software when it comes to Amazon private label. It's kind of interesting because I do think there's things that in here that I would improve, but I don't know. I'm debating. No, I'm talking 10K top line revenue. We have a large amount of students who do 10K a month as well, but I'm debating, do I dump money into my own software, continue that route, or do I just invest into Data Dive? I got an offer to do so. I don't know. I really like this software. I like owning things, but I really like this software. We'll see. We will see. Maybe coming soon, future investor into Data Dive. That actually just got presented to me yesterday, so maybe I shouldn't have brought it up because it's just a thought, but we'll see. We'll see. 10K in top line revenue. How much investment is needed for wholesale model? I don't do wholesale, not worth my time. And you have to invest the same amount into wholesale as you do private label. Why not invest the same amount and own the brand rather than being a glorified reseller? I do print on demand on Amazon. How can I make more sales? Making your listing convert better, increasing your organic rank, and running good PPC ads, Jesse. Let's go. Make sure y'all drop your questions down below on this Friday live. Excuse me. Also, while we wait for some questions, few things. Posted 6 videos today. Make sure y'all go show them some love. I won't bore you mentioning the titles of every single one of these videos, but I posted some gems today. What's the average profit margin? Should be at least 30% on an established product show. And also, remember, I post, let's get my handy dandy pointer here. I think this is from Japan. Lot of free content. Do the lives, obviously, every day. But for those who want direct access to me and all of the resources that I've built for my students, AMZ Masterclass in the TikTok bio. Make sure you watch this video and y'all can see the pointer. Yes, sir. You already know. You guys can see everything that you will get in the program. And also on this video, and this video right here. Boom, 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 boom. I talk about one of these services, absolute gem. On this most recent video that I posted, this is actually a student who's that I'm doing a video response to their comment. And you guys can see firsthand what some of the students say about the AMZ Masterclass Freight Forwarder. Airstick is right there in the chat. One of the students on his most recent shipment, no, it's not. It's not like that. But on his most recent shipment, saved what was it, 6K air stick on shipping just by using the AMZ Masterclass freight forwarder. Literally pays the program fee back just like that. But if y'all were interested, you would click yes, I want to apply. You'd go through this little application, and if you qualified for the program, you would be prompted to book a call with my onboarding coach, Adam. Absolute gem of a guy, sells on Amazon himself, is in the AMZ Masterclass, and will be able to help create a unique plan for your unique situation. But on that note, everybody, 9,600 to 1,800, the secret is the pointer, people. Oh, man. But on that note, everybody, I hope you all have a blessed rest of your day, a blessed weekend. I'll do an early live tomorrow, no live on Sunday. That's my rest day. And then we'll be back Monday with our regularly scheduled programs. But I hope you all have a blessed one. I will see you all soon. Be sure to show some love to the last few videos, and be sure to show some love to the AMZ Masterclass mentorship. God bless you and have a good night.